Can you believe this tiny little thing, barely the size of a AA battery, is actually a 4K camera? It sticks to surfaces magnetically, gives you wide point of view shots, works like an action camera, and somehow fits in your pocket like a Tic Tac box. This is the Insta360 GO 3S 4K. Now, this camera isn't exactly brand new. It's been out for a while now. So instead of doing a typical review, I want to talk about why it exists, who it is really for, and the kind of moments where this tiny camera makes way more sense than a GoPro or your phone. Hi, my name is Sanjana and welcome to the Tech World channel. Let's start with the form factor because it's truly unique. It comes in two pieces, the actual camera itself, which like I said is incredibly small. Then there is this pod which resembles an action camera. The camera capsule sticks into the pod magnetically. Now you can use this GO 3S like any other action camera as well. The pod has a touchscreen in the back, control buttons on the top and side. You can start video recording using the record button and you can see the live feed on the touchscreen at the back. Oh, by the way, you can even super quickly start and stop video recording by simply pressing the bottom of the camera capsule as well. The screen is also flip screen. So if I'm doing vlogs or selfies, I can just flip the screen, view myself while I record. The camera capsule itself has a battery and can independently record videos. But the action pod also has its own battery and can charge the camera twice or thrice when fitted together. Think of it like the AirPods and the AirPods case, where the case charges the AirPods a few times. Not just that, one of my favorite parts about two-part setup is you can remove the camera capsule from the pod and the pod will still show you live feed of the camera. It's Bluetooth connection, I believe. But this comes very handy when you have to place the capsule somewhere separately, but you still want to monitor the video. Very well thought of, right? Even with the action pod, the whole thing is still super small and still pocketable. Okay, before talking about the video and the photo quality itself, there is one more significant design feature of Insta360 GO 3S, and that's magnets. And the company has used them very smartly too. Let's start with the camera and the action pod. The camera sticks magnetically to action pod. It's very firm and not gonna fall out at all. In fact, you will have to press the side button and then pull using the lens to take the camera out. Second, the camera module itself is magnetic, so I can stick the camera to any metal surface, and this brings very interesting options for POV shots. Stick it to the car, to the side of a suitcase, you imagine anywhere. Third, there is also a very good accessory ecosystem that Insta360 has built around this camera, which are also magnet based. For example, this selfie stick has a magnetic attachment where the action pod or the camera can magnetically mount to it. Don't worry, it's not gonna fall out without pressing the side. There is a pendant which also magnetically attaches to the camera, a sticky flap, and so much more. I'll get to the accessories in a bit, but this is where the GO 3S differentiates itself from its competitors. By the way, it's a camera at its core. How's the video and photo quality? There are two sides to it. One, the video quality is great for the camera this size. It's a small sensor, but irrespective of that, in good lighting, the video is actually very good. It genuinely surprised me. It has this typical action camera look, vibrant, contrasty, slightly ultra-wide look. But the other side is, it won't compete against any high-end smartphone camera, especially when the light gets low. Don't get me wrong here, the daytime videos are super high quality and the low-light videos are still usable. I'll show you some clips and you can see the video quality for yourself. Here's the thing, it won't replace your smartphone for sure, but Insta360 knows that and it was not built to replace smartphone camera. The purpose is different. The Insta360 GO 3S is made to capture perspectives and shots that your smartphone cannot capture. And since it's so small and discreet, no one will even bother or notice it in public. It'll give you POV shots, it'll go in places where your smartphone or DSLR cannot and still get a decent video. It used to be 2.7K video capture in the previous model, but now it can capture in full 4K at a high bit rate. It can also take 100 frames per second slow-mo in 2.7K and 200 frames per second slow-mo in 1080p. It can take photos and videos in both portrait and landscape orientation automatically. It's so light, and the camera capsule itself is waterproof, giving you even more opportunities for unique shots. Now, I want to focus on the different shots it can capture and the accessories that make it possible, because that is the highlight and why you want to buy this camera. But I will take just a minute to tell you about the other nice features it has, like the Apple Find My integration. If you have used Find Me, then you will know how useful it is to bring Find My to the camera. You can easily locate it, especially when you miss it, considering how small it is and how easy it would be to miss it. Also, the stabilization on this thing is genuinely awesome. There is a clip of me running with the Action Pod. It can not only level the horizon, but also stabilize it very well. It may not be the industry best, but it's still very good. Two other features which I don't use it very much, but which you may find it useful, are voice controls and gesture controls. These have been available in other models as well, but Insta360 knows that, and it was not built to replace smartphone camera. The purpose is different. The Insta360 GO 3S is made to capture perspectives and shots that your smartphone cannot capture. And since it's so small and discreet, no one will even bother or notice it in public. Okay, let's talk accessories. This is one of those products where the accessories elevate the user experience. That could be good or a bad thing, because to get those truly unique shots, you may have to spend more on the accessories. But the good thing is, even with the base version, you do get magnetic pendant accessory, a pivot stand, and an easy clip in the box. The pendant is something you will wear around your neck and magnetically attach the camera to record a POV video. One of my most used accessory is this mini 2-in-1 tripod, which attaches using the quick release mount. It even extends like a small selfie stick. The easy clip accessory comes in handy when I'm wearing a hat to get an even more immersive POV mode. And this flexi pocket mount is my favorite out of the bunch. It sticks to pretty much anywhere, like inside or outside of my car for those unique shots, up against my kitchen wall, a door, or any flat surface. As you can see, these accessories are what makes the GO 3S what it really is. It enables you to capture where a smartphone or a DSLR would fail. And that is exactly who this camera is for too. If you want those unique perspective, if you want to capture something where your professional camera or even your smartphone will struggle, even where a competitor action camera will fail, because Insta360 GO 3S can go in places even smaller than a GoPro or DJI action cam could. So, are there any catch? Is there something you should know before you buy it? Well, there are. Not deal breakers, but you should know them. First, there is only internal storage on this camera, no expandable storage, and that is 64 or 128 gigs, no micro SD or external recording, which means you need to buy the right one, else you're stuck with it. My suggestion, always go with the 128 gigs. It's only $30 more than the 64 gigs model, and it's worth it. Insta360 has another accessory called the Quick Reader, which you can connect to the camera, to a phone, or even a micro SD card, which can offload the recorded footage to create more space. Second, as much as the accessories add value, they also keep increasing price. The base price is $399, which I think is very reasonable for a product this capable. But once you start adding accessories, the price balloons up. So be mindful of it. Third, the battery life is reasonable. It's not great. With the Action Pod, there is that extra cycle, and it's also USB-C chargeable. So it's easy to charge it up quickly. But do keep in mind that you will need the Action Pod to charge the camera capsule as well. There is no way to charge just the camera. Fourth, the Action Pod, as much as it resembles a regular action camera, it has its own shortages. We cannot add an external mic input for better audio. It's also not waterproof by itself. Only the camera capsule is. It's dust resistant though, so you cannot use the Action Pod like you would use the GoPro or action cameras. Like I said, these are not deal breakers for me. Overall, the GO 3S is a star product. Just don't buy thinking it'll replace your smartphone or DSLR camera. It's targeted and meant for capturing those unique shots. Think of it this way. You wouldn't buy a drone to take everyday photos and videos. It's meant for those aerial shots, even though the video quality on your smartphone may be better. The app and software experience is also very, very seamless. There is so much to like about the GO 3S. What do you think? For the form factor and the quality, is it worth the price? Let me know in the comments below. I'll also leave a link in the description if you would want to check it out. Also, as usual, don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video interesting. I'll see you in the next one. This is Anjana. Bye-bye.